Hello and welcome to the Adventure Archive. My name is Ryan and I'll be your dungeon master tonight as we continue our adventures in the Dark Kingdoms. With me, as always, we have Matt as Victor of the Calder, the human death cleric. Jess as Dariana Bloodright, the elf-marked seraphage sorceress. Jason as Cut of the Faceless, the Darkul rogue duelist. Cam as Corin Fleshrend, the Darkul battlemaster fighter. And Eric as Sylvester, the Dhampir warlock with the spine devil familiar Annie. The Dark Kingdoms takes place in the Midgard setting, which is published by Kobold Press, so you will notice some differences in some of the race classes and features. If you have any questions, just drop them in chat. We'll answer them for you. And please be aware, this is an evil campaign containing evil aligned characters in a dark fantasy setting, and as such may not be suitable for some audiences. Graphic descriptions of gore, murder, mutilation, and torture are fairly common. Whew, feels like forever since I said that. We did take 2 weeks off, whether we meant to or not. Has it been 3 weeks?
It's our third week because from the 17th to
the Casket Land.
Casket Land was like one of the weeks in between. 17th to the 8th. Yeah.
What's the other one that was connected? No, I just gotta move your cameras around.
We played Cascalands last Wednesday, and I thought
we missed Thanksgiving.
Oh, fuck, you're right. God, time flies. All right.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, so this is the Dark Kingdoms. This is a game we play sometimes, when everyone's here. Yeah. So, do we have any housekeeping before we get going? Anything new or different upcoming? I don't think so. Victory Basic episode 3 tomorrow, and when I sat down and did a little bit more prep today, it might be the last session. We'll see. It depends on how fast they move, and if we get a session going before the first like 50 minutes. I think everyone so far we've just kind of fucked around till almost 8 o'clock. So we'll see how fast we get going with that tomorrow. But we have Victory Basic tomorrow, and on Saturday we are going to do like not a relaunch, I guess, just a new layout for the weekly scroll, a re-review of all our old games because we're adjusting the way that we rate things. So that'll be fun. And then I don't think anything else is on the horizon. And if there is, we'll talk about it at the end of the stream. So how's everybody been for the last 3 weeks?
Well, I mean, we played Casket Lands.
You guys have been busy.
Yeah, well, some are here, some are not. Casket Lands is great, by the way. We did raise $600 for Movember. I'll be dropping that to the charity soon, and I'll throw the receipt up into the Discord. I had to wait a couple of days to get PayPal to send that stuff to me so I could drop that in. But yeah, everybody shaved off their stashes. We got to play a fun Western game. That was really, really fun. The system is great. I love the 2d6. It's definitely something I want to push more into with games. Between Victory Basic and that, it's been a whole lot of fun. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what games we have coming up on the horizon with our Thursday games. I think Jason is next in line to run, and we'll see what happens. Sursa dropped me a Bane, starting off right here.
Do we have a time or date set, Matt, for your game?
Yeah,
yes,
the 21st,
it's,
right?
Tuesday the 21st.
That's coming right up. Okay,
a couple weeks from now.
Yeah,
cool.
It's creeping right up. I'm excited for that.
Pay attention to that. All right, thank you.
It'll be interesting. Yeah. So, and a bless for Jess.
Oh, because she's a 0.
0. Oh, okay.
So is Matt. 1. Can I buy myself blesses?
No, you cannot. But
I have 106.
I have so much.
Oh yeah, thank you, Sculpting Jim.
Yeah, Skulls came in with a bless for Jess and for Matt. 1. What's everybody at now? Looks like we got 3 for me, 1 for Matt, 1 for Jason, 1 for Jess, 2 for Cam, and 2 for Sylvester. So at least nobody's at 0 during the boss fight.
Close.
Yay.
But,
You got me at 2?
I do have you at 2. Should I have you at less than 2?
No, I had me at 3, but that's okay. I'll erase 1. I'm
Okay. Ooh,
Paper.
Jason, do you want to put on that stylus thing for the
Oh,
for the
yeah,
dark
yeah,
in the
yeah,
middle
yeah,
part?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And some of us still have shields left, which could come in handy. Here, huh?
Yes. Shields. Once you get down to 1, you only
That's the
get
last one. Yeah.
1. Yeah. So somehow Jess has 6 and Jason has 5.
I've burnt mine. I think down to 1.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like all my
And-
attacks
and-
lately have been like saving throw stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Same.
It's been screwing
Same
me.
here. I think I'm at 3.
We'll see. Yeah, you're at 3. We'll see how with the next game we run, because it probably won't be 5e. We'll have to play with the mechanics and see the best way to run similar things. Or because I gotta be honest, I think in Victory Basic, in DK, and in Merkborg, we probably would have TPK'd all these people without blesses and stuff. So
Sure.
it might be a good mechanic to keep throughout our campaigns. We'll see what happens.
Thanks, Sculpting Chad.
So yes. Oh, yeah. And I
yeah.
put a timer. I hope it comes through. Sometimes the timers are weird. But yeah, Skull, we are at 48% towards our last, kind of original TAA player running a one shot, which is Eric, who's going to run Gamma World 4E.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll schedule that for sometime after the new year, but we are almost halfway to achieving that goal. And once we hit that, then Eric can get prepping, and we'll see when we're going to schedule that. And Skull is now broke, so good luck, everybody. No more Bane.
How,
no more
how
blesses
much
for
did you say we could contribute to that?
Nothing.
Nothing to his Gamma World thing.
We're let the community
All
contribute
right.
to it. It's
I
not
just
like we're
have
gonna do
so
it for January
many.
or
I have
February
so many
anyway.
channel points.
I
burning
know
a
you gotta
hole.
watch other games. We gotta play other games.
Daddy money. Oh my
And I
god.
only have 120,000.
Oh, you
So-
got more than me then. I bought a bunch of blesses on Mycelium. So
Yeah,
that took
I'm
me
at
down a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
did. Yeah, we
90,000.
appreciated those. I don't know why I'm disappearing so much tonight.
I know.
You did disappear.
I am the ghost.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
Oh, I think that's what I need. I think I need a TAA sticker on the
bitches.
bottom of my mug. So when
On
I
the
do
bottom.
that,
Yeah, that's what you need.
Woo.
I don't know if I just kept ordering stickers every time, but I fulfilled everybody's orders and I have a stack of stickers.
okay, I still
So
need cheese. I need to order a cheese sticker. There's stickers I
didn't I
need.
give you a cheese?
I
The
don't
cheese
have
one
it.
is dope. You gave it to me. I had ordered
Did you?
one.
Did you find all the stickers that I stuffed into the bag?
I've got stickers. Yeah.
Okay,
got
because
my
I
gold
thought you
hands,
said
I
one
got
of
my
everything, and I
TAA.
thought I put one in there. Because
I
I
don't-
have like 3 cheese stickers and this dope cheese
Jeez.
shirt.
I need a
Aw.
cheese sticker.
Yeah.
I need a
The
cheese.
cheese hoodie is
When we order, I'll
quality.
throw it in. I got other things, but
Again, I got a bunch of extra stuff, so I'll just have to swing it by sometime. You can come by and grab some stickers, but I got a bunch of stickers. I also need to go to the mail because Amerisun won Casket Lands,
Oh yeah.
and I got to media mail that stuff. So, well, thank goodness someone local won the first one, so I don't have to go twice. Oh yeah, Janelle, she won. Woo! Anyway,
Oh, yeah,
so the
she
Dark
did.
Kingdoms is the game we play. What happened last time? I think you guys
We
were
just
getting your
got
ass
fucked
kicked.
up. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty much
yeah.
the gist of it.
But
Slowly
we're alive.
dying in a cave, just like the last time.
Yeah, you summed it up, Brian. You just said the party's fucked. Period. End of sentence.
So I'm gonna
Oh, and
I'm
for
gonna
those-
call this episode TPK. I'll start making the thumbnail right now.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah. I think that we'll see if we can get to the third closest we've ever got. First one was in the Blood Vaults.
Yep.
Blood Vault, for sure.
Second one was in the Source of Victory Southland special.
Oh,
You guys would have fucking died without
mummies.
Sylvester's Force Cage. Yeah.
yeah.
And then and we'll see how tonight goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I gonna say or do? I don't remember.
More
Anyway.
blesses.
No. No more blesses. I'm turning them off. So what actually happened or what's been happening, the party long story short, since it's been a little while, was sent by the Lord, the King of the Vampire Kingdom of Morgau, which you haven't checked in with in quite a while. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I remember my train of thought now. Which way am I pointing? Am I pointing at Matt or no? There is new art from Sketchrisk added into our roll for Cam for Corin Fleshrin.
And it's awesome.
Yeah. So it'll roll around at some point, but go check out Sketchrisk over on Twitter, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. So his map was just in a book as well. So he's doing some great things, but he was able to spare some time and give us some sweet Corin Fleshrend art. So you'll see that rotating through, I assume, right after Sylvester, maybe? It's in there. But yes, so the party was sent by the King of Morgau after fucking around with some other stuff that they shouldn't have in the scope of geopolitics and stuff, to figure out what is going on with the alliance that the Vampire Kingdom has with the Ghoul Imperium. There is some faction or force that is trying to disrupt it, and they were sent to figure it out. Over the course of their trials and tribulations, they found out that there is a small faction within the Imperium led by Duke Drago Blackfly, who is supposed to be one of the Emperor's favorites, who is, for some reason and somehow, trying to disrupt the Imperium. Oh my goodness. Sure, if you want to drop 25K, I'll let you drop 25K. Janelle just redeemed a blue card for Sylvester.
Mm.
Dang.
Yeah, buddy.
So, Sylvester.
Heck, I think.
You get advantage on a skill or attack roll.
Ooh.
Yeah. And you can, just like inspiration, stuff like that, you can basically just use that as a reroll. So if you roll, you can just roll again if you would like. Let me go to the blue cards here, and we'll give you a 1 there. And then I just need to hop into the luck card section. Don't forget to check out the luck cards, everybody.
I got nothing.
Oh, I never took your old one out, so. It looks like Matt, Jess, and Eric should have blues. Is that right?
Yes.
And Matt has a red.
I have a red.
Oh, I don't have your token with a red, but I do have you with a red.
Yeah, my token has red on.
Oh, then I don't have you in the overlay with a red on.
Oh.
With a red card. Boom. 1. Okay, so back to what I was saying. They found out Duke Drago Blackfly is the one that is trying to mess around with the Alliance and with the Imperium itself, and they found out the Duke Avgost, the brother of the former king of the kingdom. Hey, thank you for the resub, Omega. Of Krakovar, which is taken over by the vampires and the ghouls. His royal blood is going to be used in some type of ritual that will strengthen the Imperium, strengthen this faction within the Imperium, and could disrupt the politics of the entire world. And a lot of people want that not to happen. So the party, after trying to get Avgost and save him, failed numerous times. Avgost was taken into the underworld, and the party followed suit. They have recently found out that the Duke Avgost is in the pure city of Vandecool, which is ruled by Duke Drago Blackfly. They met the old, one of the original kind of warlords or kings of the Imperium before it became the Imperium, Narosane. He tasks them with finding the Staff of the Underworld. His staff not only will make him more powerful, but is a symbol of his former reign. The party agreed to go find this Staff of the Underworld in order to gain his assistance with their infiltration of Vandecool. and to have allies within the city of Vandercool to try to help them stop this ritual that is supposed to be happening sooner than later. They found the dragon graveyard with Gondicap, the cave dragon, ruling it and having the staff of the underworld in his hoard. And after traversing through this cave space, battled kobolds and grave dragons and traps galore to get to this point where they're battling Gondicap. And during that battle, Cutter was running around trying to find the horde and ran into 2 other graveyard dragons. And that's kind of where we're at. So, good luck, I guess. And
All right, there you go.
Is this the 9 Inch Dragons one?
it is the 9 Inch Dragons. And
Yeah, Corin.
oh, Janelle,
Yes.
you gotta read the shield thing. I'll reimburse you 5K because you can only have one.
I got a quick question while you're doing that.
Yeah.
The dragon's over by where Cutter ran. Why is one highlighted in green?
Because it is green.
Yeah, it's like a grain dragon, bone dragon.
Yeah, so the first one was red because it is a red dragon. One of these grave dragons is sheathed kind of in, they're all sheathed in this kind of like magical aura and whatever. The one is a green dragon, the one is a black dragon, and the one is a red dragon.
Okay, so it's not an effect that's on it. Okay,
No, it is the bones of a green dragon.
cool. Just making sure we hadn't done something I was unaware of, or okay. Cool.
Nope. Manage reward requests. I'm going to
All right, let's go some fucking dragons.
Oh, I was gonna say Janelle is a mod. She can just refund herself, and she did because I
Yeah,
could not
buddy.
find it. All right, I'm just gonna complete all of those, get that out of the way, and get to killing you. So, as far as I know, the turn order was at Cutter. That's where we stopped. So as this battle resumes with the cave dragon Gondicap, and for those that don't remember, cave dragons are massive, kind of disgusting creatures that look more like giant eyeless worms with wings than dragons that can move through rock as if it was nothing, which it has already done, and can sense a long distance without having to see anything. So, Cutter, what are you doing?
So I am trying to get away from these dragons as far as I can. But I think what I'm going to do is I spot this little bastard down here. Is he truly there, or is that like an extra token that was?
This guy? No, all the tokens are things that are
All
there.
right, cool. So
a lot of these kobolds you're finding are just like kind of basically running, trying to find cover as best they can. Because if you remember, these 3 were just murdered by the poison breath of this guy as they were trying to huddle away from this massive battle that's going on. So all of these are basically trying to stay alive at this point, and a lot of them are failing.
All right, so I'm basically unsheathing my sword and moving forward, remembering what these little bastards were doing to us when we entered this cave, and attacking him. And should I bless it? No, I only got one. I'm just gonna go for it. All right, 23. Does that hit that little guy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I don't get disregard the sneak attack because I don't have advantage. So it's only 13. Yeah, 13 points on that guy.
Okay. as he is huddling there, and you're just kind of like running past or running away from these dragons. You just unsheath your sword and kind of slash him. He screams out in pain and falls, still barely clutching to life.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna disengage to behind this this wall right here by Sylvester.
Well, also don't forget you do get your offhand weapon.
Oh,
as
that's
a
right.
bonus action
Shit,
too,
you're right.
if you
You're right.
want.
You're right. Yeah. I'm gonna do that, but I don't get my no damage bonus, right?
You don't get the. Did we decide to just say
I think
fuck
it
it
was
and give you that?
I thought you said I get the attack roll bonus, but not the damage bonus. But I don't remember exactly.
I don't care. Why don't you just have both?
All right, that makes it easier. We don't have to do any math. Oh shit! Well, does 14 hit him?
14 just barely hits him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo! Just barely. My little baby dagger. So it's only gonna be 8 points of damage.
Yeah. And is that with your the special one of the special
No.
daggers?
It's the standard dagger. Yeah.
You got like three like crazy
I got a
daggers. Why use it as a regular
one.
dagger?
Yeah.
You got the stiletto one. You got the one from where that one was
But
from.
that
does
one
a ton of
only
damage.
like has a badass effect if I get a, what is it? Oh shit! It's got to be a critical hit, and then I gain a
Gotcha.
charge. for whatever
Regardless.
damage. Yeah.
Regardless,
I got daggers.
you murder this guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. You run through, blade comes down, then you go, oh shit, I remember my dagger. It spins up in your hand, and you just slash it across the throat as it's huddling there. It dies.
All right,
It's
and I'm
dead.
gonna just keep going forward with my momentum and moving around this corner right here, as far as
Okay.
I can. So that was like, let's see, I was right here, and this is double movement. You said?
Yeah.
It's
So you can't get much
10.
farther than that.
Okay,
that's fine.
All right, I'm done.
Dariana, the real Dariana, back in action. You are in absolute darkness. You can see nothing at all. This area here where you see this kind of aura is like darkness, like
Yeah,
a
welcome back.
globe of the darkness.
Right.
So
Oh, move it out.
while in complete darkness, what do you want to do?
I mean, do I remember like kind of where I was? Like I imagine I was like somewhat aware of my surroundings when this happened.
I mean, you were crouched in this kind of slightly more open area. And that Gondicap was probably this way, and that's about it. So anything that's within this black sphere here, you don't.
Huh. So Gondicap has he moved since I guess I wouldn't know.
No, because of darkness, even if he moves, it's not moving unless it moves in or out of the darkness. It's just still darkness for you.
I haven't heard any like rattling bones though. Or is it
Why don't
just,
you
like,
roll
emotional or-
with? Why don't you roll with disadvantage for rattly bones?
Okay. Am I rolling like perception or something, or
Yeah,
just
roll
for
perception
rattling?
for rattled in bones.
Oh wait, I did. Whatever. You'll get it.
Oh,
And a 3.
You hear not a rattle, not a single shake of bone.
Okay. I mean, I don't even know if I would do anything. Maybe I wouldn't do anything. I feel like I'd like feel along the wall and try and get to like the edge of, try to get to the light. Even though I can't
Okay.
see light.
I will give you half movement as you like slowly feel along the wall and try to find your way down. But I think even with that, since none of this area is difficult terrain, that you could just emerge from the light with your full movement.
Okay.
Hey, did I see a Stefferson idea?
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Did you want to do anything else with that?
I think at this point I don't see any bad guys, so
No, pretty much just
Probably
see Victor over there.
Hmm.
Can I do anything to help Victor? I don't think so. Yeah, I guess I just won't do anything.
All right, so you feel your way along the wall and you escape the darkness, the dark aura sent out by Gamakat for now. And do you just want to like dodge or anything like that?
Actually, maybe I will ready a spell.
Okay. What are you going to ready?
I will ready Firebolt if I see Gondicap or any bad guys.
Okay.
Anyone I
Any bad
perceive as
guys.
a bad guy.
Gotcha. If you feel in danger, you can just start shooting, right?
Yes.
This is America. So next up we have this guy.
Yeah, it's the zombie kobold shaman, and he's just doing what I last ordered him, which is just standing guard. If the dragon's crazy enough to go in his direction, he will attack it. But other than that, he's just standing guard.
Cool. All right. So he's in darkness, so he won't know regardless.
There we go.
Corin.
Oh man,
Yes, sir.
he's
It's all good, man.
hiding in the corner.
Last thing Corin remembered was a dragon coming, just swimming through the walls, and then pitch darkness.
That's right. It's got like stone
just-
swimming or something.
Yeah.
Just absolutely nothing. So I think he would at least remember that he had like come up around a corridor, so he's just gonna go as far as he can around, hugging the outside wall.
Nice.
So he'd probably just do double movement, so 10, 20, 25, 30, 5, 45. Probably there-ish.
Sure.
Is that gray area mean that the rock is gone? There.
Yeah.
Yes.
When he earth glided through
That's
it
right.
previously, it literally just disappears in
Oh.
front of him. So
Good.
I just removed those stalag bits,
awesome. Okay.
stalactites out of the way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
we'll see. We'll see what happens to the rest of this rock as we continue with the fight. We got Annie is up. She cannot move closer to Gondicap at all. She's still a scourge.
Good. All right. So so moving towards me would be kind of somewhat technically moving towards him.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have her stay put.
Okay. All right. And now it is Gondicap's turn. Let's see what fun stuff I can do now. Gosh, how big is this character? This monster stat block? All right. So, Gondicap, is going to move here. So a lot of darkness happening around some of you people. Dariana, you're suddenly sheathed in darkness once again. Victor, you are completely unaware. And I guess I wonder if I have advantage because you can't see anything because you're being attacked in darkness.
You must if I can't hear you at all.
Well, I can't say that you can't hear me. Let's look up the spell and let's see if it says anything. You do if you can see through it and your opponent can't. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So then, yeah. So all you hear suddenly around you, thanks, Steph, is the sound of, you don't even know, like grinding stone.
Yeah.
All of this stone behind him disappears. So let's just go ahead and mark some of that off again. We'll freehand draw with some gray here and fill it in. And so where was he? He was like here. So all of these stalagmites are gone. All of these stalagmites are gone. Where all the space that he's in right now, these are all gone. Yeah.
Oh damn.
And he's just all up in your business right now. And with advantage, he's going to how many attacks do I get? It's a bunch, right? 3 attacks. All right. So I will get slash roll 1d20 plus a whole lot. And this will be with advantage. So here's the first one. And here's the second one. Does a 30 hit?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do so you take 16 points of damage as you suddenly, hearing this grinding sound, feel these sharp pains all over you as this mouth just clamps down on you. But in addition to that, as this mouth clamps down, you take only additional 2 points of poison damage, as just the grossness of this creature's mouth slightly it just burns where it bites you.
Am I poisoned or is it just poison damage?
No, it's just poison damage.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you're also gonna get swung on a couple more times. So this will be the advantage. I guess I have to roll just to make sure I don't crit on you. And you're gonna take
very generous.
just another 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And then there's the crit.
Whoa, shit. This will be it.
Yeah. Oh, you're not dead yet, are you?
It'll be close with the crit.
Oh.
I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
He did get a false life from Jenna. See if that helps.
Janelle's just cruising through all of her points right now. So you take 11 plus 20, so that's another 31 after that. So another 31 points of damage.
I'm surviving. I'm still standing.
Okay. And Janelle redeemed a false life.
No.
Yeah.
Damn,
Janelle's
bro.
gonna keep you guys all alive tonight. I don't even remember what false life does because we never get it. So bolster a player with a necromantic facsimile of life by giving 1d4 plus 9 temporary hit points. Okay. So why don't you roll 1d4 real quick?
Okay. Give me the 4, baby.
1. So you get 10 temporary hit points.
I'm sorry, you guys. I wasted it. All right.
No, 10.
Okay,
I mean, it's 10
10's
temporary hit
great.
points. I mean, the max you could have got was
You didn't
13.
waste
So
it. Yeah,
10's-
Okay.
yeah.
No wonder.
So
Alright,
10 temporary hit
we're in.
points.
We're in.
Remember, those are stacked on top of your hit
First,
points
yeah,
and get
they go
used
first.
first. So you get 10.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah. Boom. And who redeemed that? Was that? Oh, it was Janelle. Whew. Saved a cleric. There you go. So that is its turn for now.
Okay.
And you are up.
Okay. So I'm assuming when I read Death God's Touch, it says this spell allows you to shred the life force of a creature that you touch. It does not say I have to see it. And I'm assuming this guy's right up in my grill.
He is
I
all
touch
up in
him?
your business. Yep.
Okay,
That is, I
okay.
would say his distance is
Okay. I
right
just
up
want to
in
make,
you.
want to make sure I'm not
Yeah.
doing meta here. Okay. So
Yeah.
let me go ahead and press this. So it's basically going to be a melee spell attack. For my blue card, it's a +1d6 on the attack roll. Do I need to declare that before?
You just declare it before I tell you whether it hits or not.
Okay, and then
So you can roll
the
first and
bless.
then decide to use it. Yeah.
Same with the bless.
Bless you have to do first,
Okay, so
regardless.
let's-
That's a
'cause
rule
this
we
is-
made a while ago.
This is my only 7th level spell slot, so I'm gonna bless it first. Here we go.
All right. So
Son of a
Victor,
bitch.
I'll go ahead and bane it too.
Oh God.
So your one bless is gone.
Yeah, and it was for a
Let
one.
me roll 1d4 real quick.
Oh shit.
Give me a 4, motherfucker. There you go.
I love it. Okay. All right.
So minus 3 on whatever you do.
Yeah. Okay, here it comes. Spells. This is it. This is my
CAC.
one. Death God's Touch. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to use, so for advantage, do I declare that after if I to use my one advantage? Or
What
I need to
advantage do you
declare
have
it
for?
now? I have like one inspiration or whatever. I think.
Okay,
I'm
so-
pretty sure.
Blesses you have to do first.
Yep.
Pretty much everything else you can do
Everything
after
else
the roll,
after.
but before I
Perfect.
tell you whether it hits. So
Okay,
if that's
I
your
just
plan,
wanted to
I
make
won't say
sure.
whether it hits until you give me a final number.
I got
Perfect.
you. I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Normal roll. Boom. Okay. I am gonna use the 1d6 blue card.
Because it's minus 3, so you're at 16 right now.
Okay. 1d6. So I'm back to 19.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. I'm not sure like another roll is gonna. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. This is my 7th level spell. So I'm gonna burn my advantage as well. Here we go. Come on, get a high roll. Fuck. This is my night. Okay. So 19. I don't know if that's a hit.
What's your red card?
Oh no, I don't know what it is. You don't tell me.
I'm
So
guessing that means you hit the. He was asking what the
no,
red
just
was.
checking. Just doing the old double checkaroo.
That was a
So
rough.
total of 19 after an inspiration, a
Yeah.
bless, and a blue card. You got
Yeah.
a 19,
Spend it all.
which does not hit.
Fuck. Because of the red card, or just straight up didn't hit?
Oh, I didn't use a red card.
Oh. Okay.
What
So.
sucks is if you hadn't have blessed, I wouldn't have bane and you would have got it.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. So, Death God's Touch does an interesting thing where I become invisible, which I don't know if that matters for him. It says whether the attack hits or misses, I remain invisible until the start of my next turn. So, but I'm guessing like he's right up on my grill. He's gonna kill me anyway, so I feel like I feel like because I don't know that he can't see me. I just know it's pitch dark. So can Victor just like go backwards, and I guess he'll have to take the chance of opportunity attack, I guess. And
Yeah,
get him-
absolutely.
get
You
him
do
first.
whatever you want to do and we'll
Is he-
see what happens.
Because I guess like, oh, sure what else to do. Yeah, you know what? He can't go far enough anyways because he's jammed in that hallway. Yeah, so I guess that's got to be the end of his turn. Other than, I think with a bone. Okay, so you can use his bonus action. He's going to mentally command the zombie to come. I guess because there's no, like, he knows the zombie's like ahead of him. He can command it if it's within 60 feet of him with a mental signal, so he doesn't have to see it. Can he just command the zombie to like come towards him basically and attack that dragon on his next turn?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think he does it now. I think he does it like when his next turn pops up.
Yeah, that's totally fine. And you don't want to move away from the dragon at all?
I mean, I do, but I don't know what good it would do because I can only go like 15 feet. And,
well,
like,
so this area isn't in the tunnel. So once you get to a move, this is free
okay.
movement. Don't forget
Right.
anything. It's just anything
Right.
that is a full square
Okay.
isn't
It's just like it's
isn't
pitch.
difficult terrain.
Yeah, what I'm wondering is like it's pitch black. I'm trying not to meta here, but okay. Yeah, so he's invisible. So he's gonna try it. He's gonna move to the left here. So that's 10.
Okay. Now before you do that,
Okay.
as you start to move,
Yeah.
let me just
he
double
he
check.
can't move
something.
anyways because he's stuck in that. He's in that little hole.
No, there's a space right here. You can move
Okay.
through
Okay.
if
Okay.
you want.
Okay. Okay.
Why is this not coming up? I know it's a thing. Yeah, it can totally still hit you. And it's still dark for everything. So it's advantage.
Nice.
So a 24. A
Yeah.
24.
Okay, so he'll shield it, I guess, with a reaction.
All right.
So that's everything. I
So
have.
does that block your
Because it would put me at 25
boom?
if I'm
Lucky
allowed
you.
to do that.
Yeah, you are allowed to do that. That is within the things that you have. So your shield is now gone. Everything's gone.
Everything's gone. Spent it.
Here's the thing: you didn't do a single bit of damage, but you're moving
tried.
away.
I tried.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so he's that way, and then that's 5 more, and then I guess like he can't tell like which way is the clearing, but he's got 5, 10, and then I guess if he's feeling along the wall, can he head like this way, like right into? Let me put it like into this little
Sure.
crevice.
We'll say that's about as
Okay.
far as you can go because you're feeling
Yeah.
along, so you can't really tell where you're going anyway.
It's like
so
half
we'll just say that's about
movement,
it.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. But you're at least, you think you're hopefully moving away.
Okay.
Oh, Steph coming in.
Oh, nice. Thank you, sir.
With a 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 biddies. And she's gonna give you your shield right back.
Thank you.
Yeah, the chat is saving you guys tonight. Thank you, Steph. And that's the end of your turn. So, Sylvester, you are up.
All right. So that dragon directly straight ahead of me. I'm going to cast Dominate Monster on it from the wand.
Okay. All right. From the wand. What wand is this again?
The wand of the whatever. The Blacktooth.
The wand of the whatever.
The
Oh,
Blacktooth wand.
the Blacktooth wand. All right. Reminding people what the Blacktooth wand is. I'll send that out to everybody. The Blacktooth wand was an item that was found. Did I shout that to everybody? Did that pop up for you, Jason?
Oh, wait a second.
What am I looking for?
The Blacktooth wand should have been a pop
No,
up.
I don't see a pop up.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Blacktooth wand, show to players. No?
Nothing.
Wait
Maybe
a
I'll take
second.
that out of.
I'm sorry. Now that I'm rereading it.
There it goes.
It's not considered a fiend or undead, correct?
No, it's a fucking undead as shit. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay, cool.
it's a moving skeleton.
Yeah, then awesome. All right, perfect.
So the Blacktooth wand was an item that they found while trying to get through a kind of cave trap puzzle situation to meet the Witch Queen of the Darrow in order to come in contact with Narrowsane because they were a cult that worshipped him. The Blacktooth wand was found in kind of a disgusting pit of death within that cave. And what you want to do, the Black Ivory Rune Carved Wand has 7 charges. And you're doing the Beguiler of Darkness. So you have to be undead to attune to the wand, and while attuned to the wand, while you are attuned to this wand, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges. Calm Emotion, Command, Dominate Monster, which uses 8 charges. You have 10. Yeah, that is the perfect, great use for this. Absolutely. So what is the is it a spell save DC for Dominate Monster?
Yes. I brought it up already. Hold on. And it is Wisdom. Wait, let me double check. Wisdom save.
Yeah.
My DC is 19.
Okay, Wisdom save for a Graveyard Dragon.
I like Jables.
The Graveyard Dragons do not have any. Let's see, do they?
You're so dirty, Jables.
Ooh, what did I miss?
Everything's a rod.
Yes,
If you try hard enough.
that's very true. But this is not Mycelium Madness.
Oh. And then Cam had to top it.
All right, so Wisdom, yeah, it's got no bonuses to this, no nothing. It's just, it's just a little green flaming pile of dragon bones coming after you. So his Wisdom is 0. So it will be a flat roll to beat a 19. Fail. Hard fail. Big
All right.
fail.
So I'm going to tell it to fetch me get me the Staff of the Underworld.
Okay. Hey, Ducky came in with 2 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much for that. We got Jube and Bayless with some subs. Thank you, Ducky. I know we see Jube and we'll definitely see Bayless tomorrow during Victory Basic. So thanks. Appreciate that. Jable's gifting a sub too. What are we doing? And we get a hype train mid-battle?
Oh! Choo-choo!
Choo-choo. So, all right. So on this creature's turn, you beguile a creature. It succeeds on a wisdom or be charmed. Oh, you know what? It's a charm effect, huh?
It is, but I
Yeah.
thought Dominate was different than that. I mean, it's a charm effect, but my understanding was always that was slightly different on a Dominate.
So it says it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration. Yeah. So, gosh, why are we getting all these gift subs? Skull gifting a tier 1 sub to Sergeant Baker. Jedi Mama doing a tier 1 sub to my waifu, Kaylee. Yeah, boss battle hype train. We're already at second, almost to third station already. Thank you guys so much. But it is a charm effect, and unfortunately, these creatures are immune to charm. So the Dominate monster fails on it.
Oh.
Good.
I thought we were
try,
gonna
though.
win.
That would have been perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
That was a nice try. Oh.
It was a great thought. So it fails. What would you like to do, Sylvester? You raise the wand and you think for a moment that it takes over this creature's mind, and then it doesn't, basically.
All right. I'll just back up like 10 feet.
Oh man, another hype level.
And now with another sub, we're at we just succeeded on the tier 2 hype train.
Nice.
Thank you. And you backed up 10 feet. Okay. Next up is Black Dragon here. And like a multi-attack. How about we just do like a breath weapon? But it literally can't see anybody. And unbeknownst to you, it just kind of actually hunkers back a little bit farther, almost kind of settling down on something. One thick train, yeah, hell yeah. And then this creature, this green boy here, looks upset and looks towards you, kind of shrugged off some effect, and sees you standing there with this black wand out. And it is actually going to, actually, I think I used this already, so let's see if I get it back. I don't. It's actually going to move over here as well and just kind of tuck back in front of this one, as if kind of shielding it. And Cutter, top of the round. You guys are up.
So I guess I see this just like complete absence of light in front of me, right? Right at the edge here.
You saw this darkness just rolling towards you and stop literally like right at your face.
Oh man. Okay. So I'm just gonna back up. I'm gonna move. Let's see how far can I go.
Yeah, don't forget your
10,
difficult terrain through the small spaces.
30. Let's see, 10, 20. I guess I can go like right down in front of Sylvester. I'm gonna dash. So I'm gonna even go farther. So 10, 20, 30, I guess out into here. And I'll just stop right there.
Okay, all right. That is your turn, Sylvester. Dariana, you're up. What are we doing?
So I can't see again, right?
You are once again sheathed in darkness.
I guess I'll try to find my way out again. Very slowly, like just feeling against the wall.
Okay. So you're basically at quarter movement because it's difficult terrain and you're moving slowly. So 5. So we'll say that's about as far as you can go. Once again, just kind of trying to stay ahead of this moving darkness.
And I can't see anyone. So
When you pop out here, you see nothing. Just do new music at the top of every round till everybody's dead. Let's see how long this aura lasts.
yeah. I mean, there's not much I can
Oh.
do. I can't see anyone, so I just won't do it.
Did you want to dodge or hold on to?
I'll continue to ready fireball if I see any bad.
Okay, cool. And it's a cantrip, so you don't lose it every time you come back around. So,
Yeah.
all right. It is zombie kobold shaman's turn.
Yeah, so if it's okay, he was just gonna kind of march south and then hopefully follow his orders to his demise.
Yeah, you yeah.
So boom. I guess he runs
Yeah.
into it basically.
Yeah, and there's some stuff that I've been forgetting to do because generally you guys have not been close enough. When a creature tries to enter a space adjacent to Gondicap, it's going to use its reaction to prevent the move by flaring its many feelers and spikes out. If you guys remember the picture,
Nice.
why don't I bring that picture back real quick and
Yeah.
show you guys? That's not Gondicap. Oh no, yeah, that is Gondicap. I'll throw this on top and I'll bring it to the front here. That's Gondicap. It is a
Badass.
blind, like kind of almost massive centipede stone wing dragon thing. It's gross. It's pretty badass.
Why does it have
Also,
wings?
Hype Train
Is it
success.
like a vestigial trait or something?
Kind of, yeah. It is. They don't really do a whole lot except take up space. It definitely. I can imagine this probably can't fly,
Yeah.
but it is probably descended from other dragons. So I would assume the wings are mostly like, like peacocks or something like that. Maybe
Yeah.
it could like flutter up a little bit, but that's about it. But yeah, Hype Train success. Thank you all so much for the. I don't remember what it said. I think it was 6 subs and 500 biddies. So thank you guys so much for that Hype Train. But yeah, so that is Gondicap. He's a big bad boy. And I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, the feelers come out. Those kind of like almost centipede arms. And it needs to make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I'm sure that's its strength. There we go. Zombie has a dexterity of -2, which is helpful.
Okay. So
And,
you have
here
to
we go.
crit to succeed. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just roll it straight up. Oh, type it in. Okay, not a crit. Bye bye.
So it can't get close enough.
yeah.
And also takes 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So it cannot enter a space adjacent. So it's just got to back up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's letting me move it, but it's not letting me change that from a 22 to a 15. For the there we
you
go.
go.
Thank you, Ryan.
I can probably.
I think that's his.
There you go. You should be able to edit that now.
turn. Yeah, because all he can do is to reach 5 feet. So that's it.
That's it. All right.
He's
So
trying.
next up. Oh shit! I deleted the turn order. There it is. All right, Corin. In darkness.
Still bathed in darkness.
Bathed,
in
sheathed
Yeah.
in darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corin's got fuck all to do.
Dripping with darkness.
He's gonna keep following the wall he was following before. So quarter movement. That's 15, 30, 45.
You get half through there because it's a big
60.
space. Yeah. Regardless, you can get all the way out to where Dariana is,
I
basically.
basically run into Dariana and be like,
Yeah.
oh
You
my
literally like come out of the darkness and smash right into her. Dariana, if something suddenly hits you behind, would you cast your firebolt immediately, or would you look first?
That's
I
a
would
loaded
look.
question.
Okay. You see a Daracool pop out of the darkness, fully armored.
I recognize.
A man with a glaive.
She looks like a Daracool too.
Yeah. Are you doing
Yeah,
anything else?
I guess he'd just turn an about face and hold his weapon out in front of him.
Okay. Annie.
So on her last one, she would have
Oh,
gotten.
you
a
could have
save
rolled the
last-
save. Yeah. Go ahead. You can try to roll that now.
Annie.
Let me look up the aura so I can tell you what to Oh, I also get to roll too. Oh shit. Cool. All right. DC 18.
And what is it against? It's is that wisdom or intelligence or
It is with it's a DC 18 wisdom.
wisdom? 20.
Fuck. She ain't no scared no more.
Nice.
All
There
right.
you go.
Cool.
She finally she ain't dead though either.
No.
I hate that they put anyone that knows Roll20 knows like what those dots are and stuff. The top right one is the X to kill somebody, but I always click it because I think I'm Xing out of the little window. So
Yeah.
anyway,
I'm just
she ain't
gonna have-
scared, so she has this whole turn.
I'm gonna have her fly to about there.
Okay.
Now he's in the middle of rock. Is the rock between her and him?
So she
still-
can't see any of this because it's all pitch blackness.
No, magical darkness does not affect her.
Well then fuck yeah. So he is actually like all of this rock is gone. This is still here, but she
Okay.
can see him like, just pushed through the darkness or pushed through the rock.
What's the range on her? Oh, that's not her. Where is she? There.
5, 10, 15, 20. He's 25 feet from her.
Oh, yeah, she's got.
Yeah.
So, or why doesn't have her attack on here anymore? Hold on. Sorry, she's gonna do a.
Hail spike.
Yeah, but for some reason now it's not on.
There's a link to her again if you need it.
I had it on here.
You just click it and then click the button.
Where'd you send it? Discord?
No, just right in the chat.
Ah.
Fuck! Annie does more damage than everyone has in 2 turns.
Nice.
You get to do the pure crit. So the crit plus 3 is nothing. Because you get your entire damage dice plus. So it is a D4 plus 2 and a D6. Oh, they auto critted it too, and then added the roll at the end. So yeah, so that is a total damage. So it's 9 and 9. So 18 points of damage
All right.
on Gonacap. Hell yeah.
Nice.
And she has 2. So here's the second one.
Yeah, it's
for
kind
it.
of hard to attack the darkness, so I guess she's our only hope.
18.
Got her getting existential.
Yep.
18 is gonna miss.
Okay.
But yeah, great fucking rolls though. So yeah, Gonacap is he actually was surprised by, because he can see all of this or sense it, or in some way, shape, or form, you get the sense that you can't really escape his awareness at this point. Sees Annie fly up.
And also,
and then
if he's sensing tremors on the ground, she's flying, by the way. I'm just saying. Not.
Oh, no, I
taking for
gotcha.
answers.
I gotcha. I'll tell you what he has if you guys live or die at the end. So we'll see what happens. Shocked by Annie firing right on target to him, and doing so much damage. And these spikes actually hit it right in the face where its eyes would be. Doesn't affect it, but it's now just kind of like all of you hear this roar throughout the cave. None of you really know what or why, except for Annie. But yeah, that happens. And is that all she's doing?
No, she's going to move up here.
Okay. This dragon is quite upset. It's actually going to go straight for Annie.
Swimming through the stones.
Oh, God.
Yeah, just swimming through
right.
stones.
Dude.
So now all of these stones are also gone.
I guess what I want to know, did this dragon carefully ants tunnel its way through this place?
What's
Okay,
his
so
choice?
find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. To back. There we go.
Oh, my God.
And it's gonna strike out at Annie, who just did more damage to it than just about anybody yet. So that'll be slash roll 1d20 plus a lot. So that'll be a 28 to hit.
Mm.
And that will be 15 points on her. And she's immune to poison, right? Yep. And then another that, which will be another 18 points on her. Is she still up? 18 and 15, 33. Nope.
She's down.
Annie did a dead. So she out of existence. And then in a rage now, it's going to blast its poison breath down this direction.
Oh fuck.
Oh. No, he's smarter than that. He would look around, see one target, and say, no. So that's the end of his turn. That is Gonakep's turn. Still raging, especially now that its prey is gone. Victor, you're up.
All right, Victor's all torn apart. I'm assuming he's reaching around, and he kind of has a memory in his mind that he has this item from several dungeons ago called the Lantern of Revealing. And he's got no idea if it'll work or not. He's kind of thinking it may not, but everything's been so fucked today. So he is gonna kind of stow his mace with a free action, hopefully, break out the Lantern of Revealing, and turn it on and see if there's 30 feet of nothing or 30 feet of bright light that shows like invisible and everything else. It's just, he's got no other way to fight the darkness.
The lamp looks like it has a
the hooded
fucking
lantern-
cartoon eyeball.
Oh,
Yeah.
it
It's
does.
like fucking
Yeah,
Mike
the
Wazowski
lens on the
lantern.
front. Yeah, the lens on the front looks like an eyeball. But all this does is show invisible creatures. It doesn't pierce magical darkness. So you pull out the lantern
Okay.
in the darkness, you light it in the darkness, and all you continue to see is darkness.
Yeah. And so
Sweet.
if I mean, would he know that the exit is south still?
Why don't you roll me a, let's say, perception check?
Okay. There we go. Crit.
Yeah.
Ooh, blue card.
You have this like map drawn in your mind of everywhere you guys have been, and critting at this point, if you're in darkness or not, you know which direction is north, south, east, and west, and how to move.
Okay.
So I'll even say that your movement, terrain-wise, is still half if you're in small spaces, but you're not moving in like. If you're trying to feel your way along, it won't be half movement now because you recall so distinctly, clearly how this map is laid out.
Okay. So, I think 5'10" for the first though, because it's in the darkness, and then 15.
So again, you're not
What?
prohibited
So-
on movement by the darkness. It's just a small space.
So 15.
Yeah.
20. 25. He kind of remembers
Wait.
that there might be traps, but I guess.
Well, you got half movement through this, so
Okay.
we'll say that's as far as you go.
Okay.
Are you
and-
just fleeing the battle now?
No, he's gonna. I mean, he just knows that he's got to figure out a way to like battle this darkness. And I think question: does he get a blue card for that, or is that?
Oh fuck
gotta be out of
yeah!
combat?
Yeah.
Okay. Only because he may need that.
Yeah.
So for his bonus action, I guess he kind of. Oh. So he's gonna command, because that thing's not dead yet, and he can't. The hammer he can't command because he doesn't know where the hell it is. So he's just gonna repeat that command to the kobold shaman to go after Gondikap and at least keep burning up his reaction. Because if he uses his reaction on that, does that ruin his ability to do a opportunity attack?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. So that's what the kobold is doing. The next turn.
Right. So you get to. Turn a hit into a miss or a crit into
that
a
would've been
regular
helpful.
hit. Yeah. Yeah. That is what you get, and you now do also have a blue card.
Thank
So
you.
boom, there you go. So yeah, that's the end of your turn. Who is next? Sylvester, you are up.
Okay. So I want to just take a step back. And then, because I have a psychic connection with Annie, or had, prior to her demise.
Yeah.
Can I drop a spell where I knew where she last was?
Roll me a perception check. If you get higher than a 16 or higher, yes.
Perception, not exactly my strong suit, so I will bless. Ooh, bless ain't gonna help. All right, so I
Doubled it. It's rough.
You knew that failed really. I guess you said beforehand that you were gonna bless it, so you got.
Yeah, I know. I had to. Roll, I said I was gonna do.
Yeah. All right. So you could you could cast the spell, I'll say, but it's going to
Yep, I'll do that.
All right, what spell are you going to cast? And I'll tell you what happens because you don't know where you're casting it.
So I'm going to drop where I felt like she was. Synaptic static.
Okay. And what's the range on that?
120 feet.
Oh, what's the... Oh, it's on a specific creature. Okay. All right. So she was here. I would like for you to roll me 1, 2. How would you like you to roll me a d4? So it hits this thing instead.
That would still hit him.
So is it in a?
It's a radius.
Is it? Could you throw it into the thing?
Yep.
What's the radius?
20 feet.
Oh fuck, God! If you're even remotely close, yeah.
That's
Each
exactly my
creature.
point.
Oh God. Well then, I mean.
I was aiming for Annie because I knew where she was, and I was also hoping to hit the green guy up there. But whatever. I knew if I was close to her or anything, I'd probably hit that guy.
Yeah. So you, since it's centered on this guy instead, luckily miss all of your allies. But you also miss all of the dragons up top. If you would have rolled a 1, it would have gone up. If you would have, since you rolled a 2, it went to the next one. 3 would have actually gone down probably to Victor, and 4 would have been on Cutter. So I'll say, yeah, you hit. Because of the radius, you hit it absolutely. And what's happening with this?
So it needs to make a intelligence save.
Okay. Intelligence on a cave dragon is plus a whole 1. That'll be a 6.
It fails. So it's
Okay.
taking 26 points of damage,
Okay.
and it has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. So during that
Okay.
time, it rolls a d6 and tracks that number from all attack rolls and ability checks as well as Constitution save throws.
Okay.
To maintain
Intelligence
concentration.
save for the little guy. What is the int for the zombie?
Yeah, I probably killed your zombie. Sorry.
Yeah. Matt,
Yep.
what is the intelligence for a zombie?
Oh, it's like nothing. Hold on. It is 3, -4.
Oh, it's -4? Yeah, it
The
can't
-4 is the
succeed.
modifier. He can't succeed. Possibly.
Yeah, it literally, as the synaptic static goes off, this thing, the brains like explode out of its ears. Like it's disintegrated and nothing. So this guy is all fucked up. We'll put a little token on him to remember that. He's got muddled thoughts, took 26 points of damage. Yeah.
Does the dragon have to roll
Well-
concentration to keep its darkness going?
No, unfortunately, it's
Dude,
just
that darkness is badass. Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just an innate trait. We'll do the little lightning strike on it. Yeah. There we go.
I want to move.
Yeah, go for it.
go
Tap
down.
as much on a success. After a failed save, the target is muddled. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts that number from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its con saves. To maintain concentration, the target can make an intelligence save at the end of each of its turns. But to beat a 19, so I got to roll at least an 18 to save out of that each time. All right, good fucking spell. These creatures, since they see no target, they both just again kind of hunker down. And we're back to Cutter.
Repeat of last time. I'm just getting the fuck out. So I'm gonna run as far as I can. I guess I can. Can I
see him
dash?
running. I'm like, let's kill it.
I mean, I can't. There's literally nothing I can fucking do. So
You know what? I'm actually gonna do on Gondicap's turn each time. I'm gonna roll. I know this isn't the way it works, but because it's muddled thoughts and this kind of aura is controlled by its thoughts, I'm going to say that every time it fails to get rid of this, it's unable to control the darkness aura.
Mm. So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm just gonna wait for him to Pac-Man this whole fucking map and then go back in.
There you go. So suddenly you guys see, and then the whole thing just crumbles down, and then you can't get
Yeah.
to the staff of the underworld. You suddenly see this this darkness just disappear, and this creature's head is just kind of like lolling around. Any ones that can see it.
Oh, so if we were on the edge of
but,
darkness, we see it kind of go. Well, that's cool.
You suddenly see
I
this
can
whole
see it.
sphere of darkness just blink out of existence. Yep.
Freaking awesome.
So Cutter, if that changes anything for you other than running, you can go ahead and do that.
Nah,
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I'll just
run,
say
yeah.
since this is an innate ability, it's unable to focus enough to keep it up. Which, you know, happens to the best of us.
I don't know about that. All right, so I'm good. I'm gonna move down to here, I guess. So not my entire dash, but just down another level. I think I'm so
Alright.
far away, like I can't even really tell what's going on up there anyway. So I'm assuming the worst.
Gotcha. So Cutter's peacing out. Dariana, you're up.
Father of Cats. Who's that? Is that Hunter?
It is Hunter.
Oh man, he's the cat man. That's right.
Yeah, it's
So I'm in difficult terrain, right?
She can
just
see
kind
it.
of through, yeah, just kind of through
Nice.
this area, but like anything that's most of a square is not difficult, you know.
So can I see Gondicap from here?
Yeah, you actually have a direct line of sight kind of through
Oh.
here because all of this is gone.
Yeah.
So you have almost like a straight shot on him.
He Pac-Maned it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say you could easily see him from there,
Okay. I'm
about 40
like,
feet away from you.
pretty annoyed at this point. So I think she's going to try the disintegrate spell, and she's
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
heighten it.
Oh shit!
So let's put that in.
Come on, Jess.
It's a lot of.
Oh, and
dice.
he loses points on his save. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh.
Ability checks only.
Oh shit.
Yeah, not
All right.
So he has to roll at disadvantage
Why does he roll a disadvantage? Because you heightened it.
because I heightened it.
Nice.
And
All right. So his dex is only a +1 to beat. You only have a 16.
Probably. Let's see.
How do you have a 19? Oh, do
Seems
you have
low.
Wand of the War Mage or something?
Oh, I have
I think-
one
I
of
think-
the War Mage. Does that give me an
Does
extra?
that add anything to your DCs or anything? Do you have it attuned to you? Because
No.
it'll adjust it on your character sheet.
Oh.
I don't know what that does if it changes your DCs.
Ryan, did you say he's already at disadvantage because she ramped it up?
Is it a Wand of the War
I'll
Mage
say, since this is
plus
an
anything, or is it
inability,
just a
it's
plain
unable
Wand of
to
the War Mage?
focus enough
Oh, yeah,
to
it's
keep
just
it up,
16. No, it's just a Wand of the War Mage.
which happens. To the best of
You
us.
gain a +1
Um,
bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, you ignore half cover when making spell
I don't know about
attacks.
that.
So your spell attack
But yeah,
gets a
I'll just say,
+1
since this is an innate ability, it's
all the time. So make sure you have that in your things and attuned, and it'll auto do that for you.
Okay, but it doesn't do anything to my.
It doesn't
DC.
change your DC. No.
Okay.
But DC 16 does seem kind of low for like a millionth level caster. Have you still not taken any damage?
I guess not. No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's at max.
You have a plus. You only have a +3. You never got yourself up to a +4. Oh, interesting.
And what? What do you? What? Charisma.
In your charisma, I just opened up your character sheet. Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting.
I mean, we haven't leveled
right,
up in a little
She
bit.
went feet,
Wow.
yeah. I think she went
You guys have leveled up in a while. You guys leveled up. You're like level what? What are you guys? 13? Anyway,
Eric's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like,
Oh, yes.
disadvantage rolls a
love
5
that.
and a
Double
5.
four. Or
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
So he takes 77.
yeah.
Come on, Jess.
77
You know he's got like
Yeah.
points
500
of
hit points.
damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
What?
So
see it
as
disappear.
the darkness drops, your turn comes up and suddenly you see it, and you've just been fleeing this whole time, kind of casting firebolts, like, hiding, whatever. But because it chewed its way through all of this rock, between all of these little stalagmites and stalactites, you see a clear shot at it, and you're pissed that this has been going on. You cast Disintegration on it, and as you watch, you strike this creature as its head is like kind of lolling around, looking confused. And you, let's look up. Is Disintegration a D&D spell?
I think so.
Yeah, Disintegrate.
Oh,
You
nice.
better fucking
You
disintegrate.
strike
Can you
it.
slap it up in there?
Otherwise, I call
Yeah.
false advertising.
As you strike it,
It only works.
that's exactly what happens. This rocky kind of exterior just starts to crumble as if it had turned to like a fine stone, and from top to bottom, as it's flailing around, it just crumples into nothing but dust on the ground.
Oh, nice.
Thank God. Jess, saving her at bacon.
I'm gonna just congratulate myself and come over here.
But none of us see this. At least I
I'm
don't
gonna go-
see it.
Fuck yeah. And then I'm gonna come over here and hide.
America, fuck yeah. Is that what you said?
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
America.
Midgard, fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
And as this thing disintegrates, another sound that you all hear,
Oh no.
There's more dragons.
but no one is around to see it. These dragons kind of look at each other and crumple back into
Oh.
piles of bones on the ground.
Oh.
They
And that's where
look
we're
at
going
each
to take
other.
a quick break for the evening.
Jess.
They
Some of
just
those
shrug.
dragons.
You're like,
I was ready.
"Meh." They crumple.
Feel like we're out of here.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Break time.
Jess. Thank God.
BRB, everybody.
Bye bye.
Hello and welcome back to the Adventure Archive. Party somehow just survived their run-in with Gondikav, the cave dragon that was ruling the dragon graveyard that had the Staff of the Underworld that they were sent by Narosane, the last king, to find in its hoard somewhere. We were just kind of discussing that Doriana, while taking 0 damage, probably did 70% of the damage on Gondikav. And those, although the party is mostly unaware of what happened, the two dragons, as far as what I'm about to say, as far as the dragons are concerned, the two graveyard dragons up top, once they saw and or sensed that Gondikap had been defeated, crumpled back into a pile of bones each. So,
Oh, nice.
with, I mean, some of you are running, not knowing what happened, but what are you all doing at this point? And you heard this kind of final roar of the creature, and then hear nothing at all around you.
Okay. Well, I was planning my next move was to go to there. Because I would have seen, I did know the darkness disappeared.
Uh-huh, yep.
So I would have gone there to get line of sight on him.
Okay.
Fine.
Once,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, once you do, all you see is a pile of dust, basically, and no dragons above you.
Okay. In that case, I want to keep going. It's about there.
Okay. When you do, let's just do this here.
Is there an initiative order that I don't see?
No, initiative is gone.
It's gone.
You guys can
Okay.
just do whatever you
Cool.
want to do.
Cool.
You guys see this. What is, as you move up and you're doing that, actually all of these guys are just going to,
Oh, no. I need to talk to them.
they are just running out of the way, considering half of them were killed by you, half of them were killed by the dragons. They're not having a good time right now. But what you do see is a massive pile of gold and gems and all sorts of things right here. What is everybody else doing? Cutter, are you still fleeing?
So I hear that. I guess I'm going to turn around, listen.
Can I yell out since I see that it's dead and the other dragons are gone?
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
yell out.
so
if
I
you
would yell
want.
out, like-
Absolutely.
The main dragon is dead and the others have disappeared. So I'll just yell that out down the hall.
Yeah, I mean, and everyone's like 100 feet from you in this tiny space. So all of you suddenly hear the kind of sounds of combat cease, and then Sylvester's voice call that out to you. So Cutter, what do you do when you hear that?
So I guess if I hear that, I'm just going to kind of make my way. How far can I see? 60 feet?
Yeah, and you're not in initiative order. You can just say what you do and move your
Alright.
token if you
I'm just
want to
going
do.
to keep
Yeah.
moving toward the voice until I see him, I guess.
Gotcha. And Victor,
Yeah, because Victor, I guess, kind of poked his head around the corner. He sees the pile of disintegrated dragon, and being a worshiper of Chernobog, he's like, "What the fuck laid this kind of way?" Like, he just admires strength and the strength that it.
being
took
a
to do
worshiper
this.
of Chernobog, he goes, "What
Yeah.
the fuck?"
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, in Korea, and he's just kind of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
admiring the destruction that Dariana has unleashed.
There you go. Corin and Dariana, what are you guys doing once you hear this?
Yeah, I think Corin, as soon as he saw the darkness drop, he would have turned and started charging the dragon as Dariana's evaporating it. So he's probably going up this corridor as he sees this just like green flash of light streak past him, and the dragon just turned to nothing, and is a
Yeah.
little disappointed.
I guess
Dariana,
Really?
after
I'll peek from
After
behind
you
this
murk
rock.
this thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm still kind of scared because I don't know the other dragons are gone, so I'm just kind of.
Well, so you
freaking
hear
out.
Sylvester's voice kind of call out through the entire cave that
okay.
the
Then I'm
dragon's
coming out
dead, the other
super
ones are gone.
confidently.
yeah, just like
Kind
strutting.
of picking my nails.
Yeah. Still sheathed in blood armor and
Oh hey guys.
Nice. That's a full Sylvester move there. Like, oh,
there
Kaz.
you go.
Yeah, no big deal.
So do you guys all kind of meet up where Sylvester is? Kind of in this big open space at the top?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Once we go past it here.
Probably kick through the dust of the cave dragon.
Well, as they're coming this way, I want to go
Oh.
this way.
Lost my token.
Of course he does.
I want to keep those kobolds in check a little bit.
Yeah, no, they are like backs to you. Like they're in full like 80s, 90s, like hurricane, whatever, tornado under the desk drill, like just making themselves as like small as possible against the thing, just like shaking. You just see this like small river of piss running out from like the whole pack of them. They are scared at this point. Again, between once the battle started raging, they were being murdered before by all of you, and then the dragons were disregarding them, just lashing out at everything. There's just dead kobolds just laying all over everything. These are poisoned here. This one's murdered over here. There's just death and destruction of kobolds everywhere. This zombie is now dead. I mean, yeah, these guys over here are super just
I'm gonna call
scared.
out to the ones that are alive, and excuse me. You have a new master to serve. If you want to live, your new master is Emperor Nicepheros. Is that his name? Nicepheros, the guy we're getting this wand for.
Narasane?
Narasane,
Narasane. Yeah.
the last
Oh,
king.
there he is. I'm sorry, I'm looking at somebody else. Narasane. Because I don't want them hanging around me, but I don't want to kill them necessarily. So I'm gonna give a bunch of annoying kobolds to Narasane.
All right. And they look back and they're just like, yes, no, okay, yep. Yeah.
Eric, we could have
And
them bring
just-
treasure too.
Well, and then I'm gonna say too, find us the staff of the underworld.
One of them just shakily, just kind of like points over that direction towards this. The heaping pile of treasure that you guys all see right here.
So
That's where I'm going.
fetch it. Fetch it. I don't trust your traps because I respect you kobolds and your trap making abilities. Somebody fetch the wand of the staff.
One of the kobolds looks at you and just says, no more traps. Traps all gone.
All right.
You get the sense he's too scared to lie at this point. You also get the sense that you set off every fucking trap in this cave.
I kind of had that feeling to begin with, but treasure's always a different deal.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep an eye on those guys while if you guys can all hear this conversation because I'm yelling at like 20 feet. So if you want to go
Yeah.
try and find the staff.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm
Yeah.
and I'm going to look around in this pile of stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, you as you dig through this massive pile, one of the things you find pretty quickly is the staff of the underworld. Or what you assume is it's a massive staff. I'll actually show you. Did I not make a? I made an image somewhere. I'll show you that when I find it.
Okay.
You also find a whole lot of gold and things. You find 1,500 GP worth of gold.
Oh shit.
You find 100 PP worth, or 100 of platinum
PP.
pieces.
Oh.
Yeah,
100 platinum?
100
platinum
kobold
pieces,
pieces.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Find
look at that.
this.
100 gold pieces, 100 platinum.
And Eric, just
Yeah.
like meta, it's like this is probably a good point for us to we'll dump out all the shit
Yes.
from Beatham's bag.
Well,
None of this would fit. Yeah, there's a lot because on top of that, you also find 8 large gems. And with your experienced gem collecting eye at this point, you know there are about 2,000 worth of gold in gems there.
Sweet.
okay. But the
in
100
addition-
platinum, the 100 platinum's worth more than that, right?
Yeah, platinum pieces are worth like 10 gold pieces. So it's basically like 1,000 gold. So you find the equivalent of what looks to be about 4,500 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Basically.
say what we do is we take maybe the gems. What pack's easiest?
Well, so here's I think what we can do though, because when I open it up, part of it is like he's still kind of hopeful that Beatum's in there, even though he knows he's not. There's a
Yeah, he's
ton
super
of
not.
there's a ton of shit in there that we don't need.
Yeah.
Like there's
If you guys toss
armor,
all that
there's- yeah.
shit,
I'm gonna toss
yeah,
everything but treasures.
Well,
Yeah.
wait.
and then you can fit all of it in there.
Yeah. And it's I'll do this like off I'll do this in the Discord.
Yeah, you
later.
guys you can put the list into Discord and decide what you want to toss later,
Okay.
but we'll just say you dump
Yeah.
enough that you're able to pick all this stuff up.
Okay.
You also, as I said, you find this Staff of the Underworld. It is a simple staff topped with a humanoid skull and engraved with images of insects and spiders. And as you continue to dig around, you also find a +1 war pick.
Mm.
Or
Who needs that?
like a
Not
toothpick.
Me. I'm still watching the kobolds over here.
I mean, Victor's interested in it, and like he'll just grab it. It's too bad. He's bummed that our new friend is like a polearm master because we have a +3 evil Zweihander,
Mm.
which would be dope. But we'll try
What's
to
the
sell
+3
that.
evil Spyhander?
It's from that. Remember
just
the meat place? It was like a two-handed sword, and there was that huge dude, but that was like eating people or whatever. And
Are you talking from like
so
the
long
cannibals
ago?
from like
Yeah, the
session
cannibals.
5 or something like
Yes.
that? That was a +3?
That's what you said. Yeah.
First of all, I don't think that was that.
No.
I think that was the blood
Oh.
magic sword that Tongue Taker used to carry.
Oh.
And Tongue Taker lost that when he died, when he got
Okay.
eaten by the shambling mound.
So we have
that shit's
even more
gone.
space. We have even more space.
Yeah,
I think
that
you
was,
do have you do probably have a +3 greatsword from God, I can't even remember. The one that quote unquote killed Sam's character.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. We'll figure
For
this
she
out.
decided to have
The
a
one that
different
killed
journey.
Cordelia.
Yeah, that was a +3 greatsword. So leave that on there for right now.
Okay. Maybe that's what he meant.
Yeah. Don't take anything off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just take the list.
Put it in Discord.
Yeah.
We'll do it in
There's a lot
post.
that
Anyway,
I will want,
Yeah.
and I'll strap to my pack or something.
so basically, you take this dragon's horde
Oh,
and then
yeah,
dump a
great.
horde's worth of just shit. Clothes and old armor and garbage and stuff. Anyone that comes through here again trying to find this dragon horde will find a very meager one.
And they find
Um,
3 large hoops and a muscle man outfit.
Are you
Okay.
dumping that?
Dude, dump that crap.
Yeah, the hoops are gone.
Dress
We
up
keep-
the dead.
We know
witch
the
and-
ball gag and the restraints will come in handy, but
Oh yeah, I'm keeping that. I'll,
You're-
the hoops and the
Oh
gimp-
yeah, that's
Wait,
I'm
Do
keeping
it
that.
in-
we're not leaving the ball gag and the
No.
restraint.
Let's do that in post.
Couple with the
Yeah.
back-
Sorry, Ryan.
So, you guys find this massive dragon horde, and you find what you are looking for, what you almost died for. And it is the Staff of the Underworld. Some of you came close, some of you didn't at all. I can see your HPs. Victor, you were close. Cutter, fuck. If that poison breath would have gone off in a direction for all three of you, we probably would have lost half the party.
Yeah.
Because lightning breath was right after. So, in addition to that, so I don't forget at the end of stream, you guys all level up.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, Jess.
So what are you now?
14.
14. That's the highest I've ever got a party. So, and we started at what, 5? So you guys have gone up 9 levels in 2 years.
2 years.
Which
Old school,
realistically
baby.
is
it's
the
about right.
exponential growth, especially after 10. That's not too bad right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I like
Um,
I like slow leveling, to be perfectly honest.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens and how high we get this party
We
before the end. Depends on kind of how far you move away from things. The higher you get, the harder it gets to make things at the end. So you find what you were looking for. You empty out the bag. You do not find Beatum. You're standing in the dragon graveyard. What would you like to do with these clearly subservient kobolds? They are. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to roll anything. You are completely aware that they are not going to attack you. They're not going to do anything to you. They will listen to whatever you say. Yeah.
I'm
If you
gonna
want them to follow after, you can.
The random crap we dropped out of the bag,
Mhm.
I want them to carry.
Mm.
This way, later when we actually review the thing, we don't have to meta.
Yeah.
We can be like, no, we still have everything. Now let's really decide. So you guys
Yeah.
gather up the shit,
It's
and you're
it's
coming with us, and you're leading the way out of here. I want them in
it's
front.
3 kobolds high in a muscle man outfit.
Well, they
There you
can
go.
carry it like this.
With all 3 of them hula hooping.
Right.
Yeah.
They can do the
So-
thing where their arms are up here and their legs are in it, and they roll.
There you go.
Eric, we gotta stop.
They got dexterity, right?
So what do you guys want to do? You want to head back to? So don't forget the journey to Narasane is at least I think it was more than a day
This
to
is
get back. It's a day or 2.
We're heading back.
Do you want
to
to rest here?
This is probably
you
the
wanna rest
safest
here?
place to rest, right?
Oh.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Like,
Let's do the long
You
rest.
guys
People
gotta
are afraid
tangle
to
your
come in
toes
here.
again, right?
it's a
We gotta
great.
do the toe tangle for sure.
Well, it's a great place because everybody's afraid to come in here because everybody knows.
Correct.
dragons.
Oh, and just so you know, Ryan, since I've leveled, starting at 14th level, if I am able to hear, I am aware of the location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of me.
No shit.
Hidden or invisible. Gotcha.
That's awesome.
I
But not
just-
magical darkness.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, spoiler for Gondicap. He had blind sight, which
Yeah.
basically means from any means that it wants to, it is aware of everything within its range, and his range was like 120 feet. So basically, if you're in the
Whole
cave, he is
Yeah.
aware of you, whether it's through sound, vibrations, echolocation, whatever. There's no way to hide. Per Jeremy Crawford, if
That's
you're in its
awesome.
range, there is nothing you can do unless you're sheathed in magic that completely hides you from all things.
Hmm.
It's broken as fuck.
And it's
Hey,
a
quick
terrible
question.
I would have just
word,
given it tremor
blind
sense.
sight.
I would have just given it tremor sense.
How long do you consider a short rest?
A short rest is like an hour-ish, just kind of hanging out. But
Okay.
again, don't forget that it's like a
It
day
takes
or two
days,
trip
yeah.
back to him. It's not like you can just like scoot over there by the end of
No,
the day.
I was just worried if everybody died, I was saving my force cage for myself.
Ah. Yeah.
And then I could
So-
You mean just like put yourself in a cage?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then
And I can
short
take-
rest,
yeah.
get a spell and bounce, huh?
Yep. Yep. It doesn't fit around him, so it does him no good.
Yeah.
Like, all right, there's my escape clause.
That's classic Sylvester Hamish, whatever his name is.
There you go.
You
Do you
don't
think
know
the
that,
poison
but I
breath and
was
stuff
planning
doesn't
this,
go
by
into the
way.
force cage?
Huh?
You think poison breath doesn't go into this force cage?
Not if I do the solid box. It does not.
There you go. Does air go into it?
Nope. It's 10 by 10 solid box. Well,
So you
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 suffocate me.
yeah.
You have to
Yeah,
breathe.
check sage advice. on that one.
Anyway, are you guys taking a rest within the cave here?
Please.
Yes.
For me and Jay.
All right,
for
long
safe.
rest. Long rest, and as you does anyone get anything cool at 14?
Probably.
Yeah,
Let's see here.
but I don't know what it is. I
Just
do
click
know-
on it. Click on it on your page.
Exactly, but I get to enthrall somebody if they're incapacitated and I touch them.
Yeah. Click your D&D
There you
Beyond.
go.
It'll give it to you.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
can
know.
just
I
hit
know
level up
offhand,
and
we've
it'll
been
give it
looking
to you.
forward to this one. It's
Yeah.
not. It's very limited in its application, but those are the types of things I enjoy. So
There you go.
Yeah.
Charm is most evil. So, you guys resting, hit the rest button. The kobolds are just kind of hanging out again, slowly becoming acclimated to you guys. They are your little servants at this point. They can do whatever you want. You're all back to full health, back to full everything. I assume you wake up, do your little weird toe stuff, and come back to yourself as not yourself, but you're once again disguised as Derakul. We'll just say the battle, the journey, all that kind of stuff got you to the end of the day, and you rest and do it in the morning as normal. Because again, your days are basically the 24 hours that the spell lasts. And then what would you like to do?
I think we want to head back to Narrowsane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We need our ally.
Where is everybody? Oh, you guys are underneath
Yeah,
things that you
for-
can't see. I'll bring Annie just because. I'll bring what amounts to Matt's familiar. And you guys, over the course of the next couple of days, make your way back to the gosh, what is this even called? To the Last King in the vermin infested tunnels. I'll actually move this up here and you guys can get a little update of where we're at, what you've seen, where you've been, what's going on. And this is where you've been. You made your way up to the Dragon Boneyard over there in the top right. You passed the docks on the way to and from this area. Let's do a freehand line.
We got like our Indiana Jones marker.
Yeah. Got a little airplane flying around the globe.
And what you're doing. First of all, this should move to the map layer. This should be polygonal line, which means when I click here, there you go. So you guys make your way up to the Dragon Boneyard. And then you make your way back past the dock once again to the Last King in the vermin infested tunnels. Fuck it. I'll do this later. Who cares? And you're back here with him. So as you walk into his space, what do you say? What do you do as you enter back and you see Narrowsane, same as before, kind of turned away from you, waiting, kind of hearing your approach. Here's his head perks up, and he turns back towards you. And he says to you,
"Did you find it? Do you have it?"
Yes, we do.
Then bring it to me. Give it to me now.
All right, we'll give it to him.
And this is the first time he's kept his composure. I mean, the man, again, the Darrakul has always presented himself as a king. You just get that sense from him. This is the first time you've seen him really frantic. And as you kind of hold this out, and he quickly walks up to you and not really snatches it from you, but takes it from you with almost this reverence. He looks at it and he doesn't just take it up like a staff. He holds it and kind of looks into the skull and looks it up and down and is checking it out. And you get this recognition on his face when he realizes like this is it. And he's got this look on his face as if he's looking at like a long lost love when he's holding it, and he's lost in that reverie for a moment before he kind of gathers himself back up and takes it as a staff, and you see it, as he is now in this picture, kind of holding it triumphantly. And as he does, he taps it once on the ground. And for you guys, this is all kind of looked just like a skull covered, quarter staff. But as he does that, you see this dim purple light kind of from the bottom up to the top, just breathe up through all of those engravings, all the way to the top of the staff. And it forms this kind of like web-like pattern mixed in with all the engravings over the entire staff. And he stands there bathed in this like slight purple light. And once again, you're all kind of struck by this sense that like this humanoid, this man, will say, just gives off the feeling of royalty, that air of command. Not that you feel commanded by it. It's just sometimes you meet people that just have that aura about them. And with that staff back in his hands, it's even more than it was before.
I'll bow my head and say, there is the rule of the underworld.
I was once and I will be again thanks to you. I hope the battle wasn't too hard.
No.
I've heard you can make anything hard if you try hard enough.
I chuckle, but I hide it.
Yes. Yes. That is true.
Draw it to our chat.
Truly evil.
That's for Jables.
Yeah, that's for Jables.
So, and stumbling in behind you for the first time, he notices a bunch of kobolds carrying a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
I tell them to drop the crap.
They do. Like in his kind of little his chamber here, these kobolds just kind of pat to the top, almost falling over, carrying the stuff for like 2 days. It all just clatters onto the ground in front of them and behind you. He just looks at you.
I'll say, pardon their demeanor, and I know it's not much, but we brought you some people, some servants, to at least get started with. I know more will be coming.
Thank you.
They're crafty. Never judge a book by its cover. When we walked in here, did you really think we were going to come back with the staff?
No.
There you are. But I wouldn't send them on such a mission either, but they're handy and...
I've worked with plenty of kobolds. I can find a use for them. I appreciate this bonus that you have given me. Now, for your payment, your end of our exchange, first, the token that you wear.
And I know one of you has that kind of like cockroach token that was kind of a bracelet.
think Cutter had it.
Yeah, I have
It's
it.
Cutter. It's Cutter.
Yeah.
That is a symbol of my sovereignty that my allies will recognize. Beyond that, you will find that my small allies, the insects and spiders that come within its range, will not attack you, will not harm you, and will aid you in any way they can.
Hmm.
Now, for the information you need for Vanderkool, when you get to the Pure City, you will seek out 2 individuals. The Marquis Laszlo Dimas, D-I-M-A-S.
Laszlo Dumont.
Did he just spell it for us?
Got it.
Yes. As you write it down, this is the spelling D-I-M-A-S. Laszlo Dimas.
I have to erase. I'm glad you spelled it.
And the Marquess Dorva Gray Suture.
D-O-R-V-A Gray Suture.
That's a good last name, Gray Suture.
Much better than Victor with a C.
Yeah, she's gonna be a babe.
I'm a winner.
I do admit I have not spoken to them in some time, but both have expressed eternal fealty to me on numerous occasions. So if you find them, they will aid you, especially if you bear my token.
We shall also let them know of your rising.
In addition, I have this for you.
And he pulls out this just roughly about yay big lead box that looks like this.
Wait, a lead box that looks like a necklace?
A necklace?
I'm sorry. When he opens the lid,
Okay.
you see this inside.
Got it.
Yes. Says,
This was fun.
It's
A
like Lucky
cleric of
Charms.
Kors. A cleric of Kors tried to attack me one day all by herself when she became lost in the tunnels, and it was an interesting battle.
and what you
I
have
chuckle
here
at that.
is
Fucking clerics.
Yes, I agree.
That's awesome.
what you have here is a necklace of prayer beads. And those prayer beads that are attached to it are 2 beads of blessing, 1 bead of curing, 1 bead of favor, and 1 bead of smiting.
And I'm guessing Victor has to thank him for this because it's cleric, druid, or paladin only. So what I see there?
Well, I would
Is
look
it
to
cleric?
you when he said a cleric.
Yeah, it says requires
As a
attunement
cleric, I'd be
by
like-
cleric, druid, or paladin on your link.
Yeah. So you are the only one that can actually attune to this.
Yeah, so Victor kind of
I don't want that
he
shit.
sees Sylvester bow a little bit, and he tries to mimic it, but he does it poorly. Reaches his hands out for the lead box.
Yes, this is for those that understand the importance of diplomacy, that you have all proven yourselves capable of.
He kind of whispers "Spasiba" and backs away.
Yes. So, he stands there, kind of still, kind of lost in the staff a little bit on occasion.
Oh,
You
go
guys
ahead.
want to say anything? Did you want?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and ask him. What's our quickest way to the Pure City? We don't know these roads.
I would say the fastest way to get to Vandercool from here would be across the Sulphur Sea. There is a dock close by. I'm sure you must have passed it on the way to Gondikap.
Mm-hmm.
Anything we should be wary of on our path that you're aware of?
Maybe not wary, but from that dock to Vandercool, there is an island. Most call it Chandelier Island. It is known to contain a special substance called Ghoulbane oil. I have used it against my rivals in the past. It might be useful to you in Vandercool. The oil drips from a chandelier-like rock structure hanging above the island.
I'm sure it's not. We just walk up and hold the cup under the chandelier.
It has been quite some time since I have been to Chandelier Island. I cannot give you any specifics on what is being done with the island now. I will say the Ghoulbane oil will be quite a boon to you if you do end up in combat with ghouls and Derricool.
Can you tell us what it does?
Ghoulbane oil. The name is self-explanatory. It will do massive amounts.
Here, let me just actually give you the.
I would say, would Cutter or I have encountered this or heard about it?
Yeah, exactly.
You would have definitely heard of this stuff before. It is super fucking illegal in the Imperium. Like super illegal.
Because it would affect Derricool as well, right?
Well, yeah, the ghouls, Derricool are
Right.
just a branch of ghouls.
Right.
You definitely would have all seen this before, heard of it before, and it is an extremely dangerous substance as far as the Imperium is concerned. Just need to get to the end. Ghoulbane oil is a very rare, rusty red gelatinous liquid. And when applied to things like ammunition or weapons or things like that, it basically just causes like increased damage to anything it touches that is of the ghoul race. Ghouls, gas, Derricool, things like that. It's pretty much very specific to them, and that's basically it. You coat your weapons with it, and you will. It's kind of like what you imagine, like holy oil, or like holy water would do to like a vampire. If you coated your weapon in it and slashed it, it just, it don't feel good.
Okay.
We need that. No offense. But I have a feeling we're gonna have to make a hasty retreat, and that could come in handy.
And he says to you,
I cannot offer you a boat. Not now, not until I regain my place. But I can offer you this last bit of assistance.
and he pulls a scroll from out of his ropes and hands it to whoever takes it, and he says,
This is a scroll of gust of wind. The dock is lightly defended, and if you cannot make your way onto a boat and are forced to acquire one by different means, this might help you leave the dock quickly.
Thank you.
I thank you. This staff alone may be a trigger that can bring about regime change in the Imperium. Much needed change. This expansionism under Nicephoros is not good for the ghouls. Of course, we need to eat, but if we continue it, the armies of the surface will be against us. Change is coming thanks to you.
And you.
and with that, you get the sense, not necessarily that you have been dismissed, but that the conversation has come to a close as he kind of looks past you and starts kind of yelling at the kobolds, kind of just like, no, don't.
Get away from that. Don't touch that over there. Just stop. Just move this over there. And
You get the sense that his attention is now kind of focused on other things.
So I'm going to turn and start walking away, but as I do so, I can drop a voice in his head and say, there is more change than you think. And I will be in touch, and my name is Sylvester.
He just looks up and looks back towards you, and then just gives you kind of this like first like surprised look, and then second just this like knowing nod, and then goes back to what he's doing.
And I'll walk out.
All right.
Yeah, I'll leave too.
Same time.
Long live the king.
So, you all kind of exit his space and head back to the main kind of thoroughfare. Where would you like to go at this point?
Towards that, back towards
Yeah, towards the dock.
the dock, yeah. With the
And I'm
bridge.
assuming Chandelier Island is on our way to Sulphur Sea, like on the water.
The Sulphur Sea is the water, and Chandelier Island is on the water on the way to Van Cool.
Perfect.
You, the other two Derkul here, you've definitely heard of Chandelier Island. It's a place that you do not go, because of the Ghoulbane oil. It's kind of got a Ghoulbane oil, especially in the Imperium. You kind of get this like almost like old wives' tales or folk tales of like horror and stuff like that, about Ghoulbane oil. It's not good. It's super illegal. You know of Chandelier Island. You might have been on the Sulphur Sea. At the very least, you've seen the Sulphur Sea from docks and things like that. If you're anywhere kind of in this part of the Imperium, you've seen it. You've all seen the Sulphur Sea as you pass by, and the dock that he mentioned is a dock that you've seen at least twice at this point. So you, yeah, so it is on the Sulphur Sea itself.
So we've seen this dock twice.
From a distance as you went past, yeah.
Okay,
It is,
so-
it's small.
From our perspective, did it seem guarded? Did we see?
Again, it seems.
I know it's a distance, so
The dock itself seems quite small.
okay.
Filled with ear.
Yeah.
Where should we be?
I would like to take a moment because I do
Just
have
look
the
at all of it. You're
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Razor and
I'll drop.
bring Annie back. If we
How long
get-
does that take?
Gotta look. Oh, I got it here.
It doesn't matter. It's a distance. If you guys want to basically take,
Yeah, during one of
depends on
our
if you want to.
one of our downtimes.
Yeah. Basically, you know, around lunch, whatever. If you take a short break, you can do that. About midday, you get to the docks. And as you approach, this is what you see. You see a number of small buildings. And as you're watching, or as you approach, you actually see this ship coming into port and docking.
Do we see how many people are getting off? Are there people attending them to get off?
On
Is
the
that
ship,
the
you
scale?
see
So it's about 25 feet long.
It's we'll say, I mean, on the map it's to scale. The boat itself is probably a little bit bigger, depending, you know, based on the number of crew that are probably on it. We'll say it's probably a little bit bigger, but it's good enough for this right now. We'll say you're watching this as the boat pulls in, and you see a number of ghouls and ghasts kind of swarming over the ship, like tying it down, doing everything that needs to happen. And at the top of the ship, you see two figures. You see what appears to be this figure.
I can't see him.
Neither can I. Let me just blow him up. real
Tiny.
quick. Oh,
Oh, there we
look at
go.
This guy.
Oh damn.
Oh, it's a vicious.
There we go.
Oh, fall right there. All right.
You see this figure.
Ooh, he's cut out.
Yeah, I know. I didn't feel like putting him on a background. You also see him in conversation, kind of at the top of the boat, with this figure.
Frosted Tips.
Oh, dude.
Is that
We've
the,
met her before.
Yeah, is that the one that I met at the bar? No.
We fought her like in the Shadowfell or something like that. Like
Really? I don't remember
You-
that image.
You did not. You have not.
Oh.
You did meet a similar person. You do see that she is in fact a Shadow Fae. So as the boat is being tied down, and these ghouls and ghasts are racing all over, bringing down the sail, tying off the ropes. As I said, at the top of the boat in the back, kind of where, you know, the captain would be, you see this heavily armored vampire spawn deep in conversation with this Shadow Fae female. Extremely well dressed.
I really like.
And
that,
as they
but-
converse, yeah,
Could
and
we
as they
wait?
converse and you see them at a distance getting all settled in, that's where we're going to end for the evening.
nice.
Hmm. All right.
Choo-choo hype hands. So thank you all so much for being here. That is first time back in a couple weeks. You guys got to level up. You defeated Gonacap. You survived. You
Level
progressed.
up.
Yeah,
Whew.
and you are at this dock here, on the next path in your journey across the Sulphur Sea, potentially soon getting to Vandacool, where you may come face to face with Duke Drago Blackfly, and potentially save the world, quote unquote, from what could befall it.
If we save it, it'll only be temporary.
For sure. So, what do we got coming up here on the Adventure Archive? I will say tomorrow we have Victory Basic. With myself, with Ginger with Souls, with Hunter, and with Mr. Bayless, our new cleric. Super fun time. Definitely check that out. We'll see what happens. Again, when I look over the map, maybe they'll finish next time, and if not, it'll be a short session for the final one. We'll see what happens. Nobody has died yet, which means I need to start using my Banes and trying a lot harder to murder them. I'll tell you what, level 2 of the dungeon will be a lot more difficult. And on Saturday, again, we are doing a re-review. I think this will be our 10th episode of the Weekly Scroll. We have quickly figured out that 1 to 5 scale is not big enough, because a bad game could be a 2 and a great game could be a 5, and that's only a 3-point difference over the course of 25 points. So I think our worst reviewed game is a 17, and our best reviewed game is like a 22, which does not give you any indication that that worst reviewed game is something I would not play, and the best reviewed game is something that we played many times here on the Adventure Archive. So we're going to expand those scores from 5 to 10 for everything. So instead of 25 points, it'll be 50-point scale. We're going to go back and re-review every game, get it on a bigger scale. As I said, we have a new overlay and everything like that. A lot of the Weekly Scroll podcast episodes now, thanks to Jason, are up on the YouTube, so you can check those out. And I'm racing to get them up on podcasts just as fast as my lazy ass can, which means hopefully 1 or 2 will go up tonight. We'll see. And that's what's happening. Next week, we have Mycelium Madness on Monday. Dark Kingdom's back again on Wednesday. Potentially a 4th episode of Victory Basic on Thursday. And I have no idea what day we're in at that point. Oh, and the following Tuesday, so 2 weeks from yesterday, we have Matt. Have we said the name of this adventure yet?
I don't think we've said it yet. So the adventure will be called Great Moss Hall. It's kind of an homage to one of my favorite old characters from this game. So it'll be an all Trollkin crew, and they have a hunting vessel that needs to get upriver quickly. And it should. I think it's just going to be high action, pretty fast, pretty simple and direct. A lot of weird Trollkin-y goodness.
This is Midgard setting?
It's totally Midgard setting. It'll be north of where the Dark Kingdoms has been adventuring, kind of enter the Northlands. But if you can kind of imagine Scandinavia in summertime. So the fjords are kind of melted. There's snow up at the top, but it's kind of beautiful. And supposedly at the Great Moss Hall, at summer solstice, the Trollkin will sing and it'll reverberate throughout the halls. And occasionally fallen Trollkin can come through.
You are just a spoiler walk-in, aren't you? You're just
no,
going to give the whole adventure.
That's from
setting. He's giving the setting. We're on it.
Aren't we going to post that one little paragraph?
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Just giving you a hard time. So that is what's coming up over the next 2 weeks of here on the Adventure Archive. So definitely check us out. We got a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, so we are going to raid into, let's just hop over into Nat 20 Productions. And stick around. We're going to kick over to the in credits as we gather this raid. And we will see you all Saturday morning. So have a wonderful day, everybody.
Bye. Thank you so much.